very few people are able to draw important lessons from their successes. The majority actually learn from their mistakes because it is through them that we reflect on what could have been done differently to have better outcomes in our lives. However, some mistakes are very painful and leave marks and scars that will never be erased from our memories. A very famous Brazilian writer once said that an intelligent person learns from their mistakes, but a wise person learns from the mistakes of others. And that is why, in this video, I will show you the 7 mistakes that Samson made throughout his life. In the book of Judges, chapter 13, the Bible tells us that Israel did things that the Lord disapproved of, and as a result, the nation was punished and became enslaved by the Philistines for 40 years. Then the Lord sent someone to free them from captivity, a man named Samson. He was born under a promise from God to be the deliverer of God's people, but he ended up making a series of mistakes that led to his downfall. Samson's 7 mistakes. Mistake 1. Self-sufficiency. Samson believed that being chosen by God would make him immune to the snares of sin and that he could determine his own destiny. He ventured to the edge of the abyss and did not realize when sin knocked at his door. Mistake 2. Disobedience. Samson disobeyed the Lord's orders by revealing his secret to Delilah, a woman who did not serve the God of Israel. Mistake 3. Recklessness. Samson took pleasure in the adrenaline that sin provided him and did not consider the consequences of his actions. Mistake 4. Lack of wisdom. Despite his strength and intelligence, Samson toyed with sin and did not realize when evil entered his life. Mistake 5. Tendency to do wrong. Samson had a tendency to do evil by involving himself with women from other religions and disobeying God's law. Mistake 6. Immaturity. Samson did not perceive the evil around him and associated himself with people who led him to ruin. Mistake 7. Giving space to the enemy. Samson sought rest and entertainment in dangerous places, providing an opportunity for evil in his life. The story of Samson teaches us that when we are under God's guidance, we can accomplish great things. However, if we distance ourselves from Him, we end up being overcome by evil. We must learn from Samson's mistakes to avoid making the same errors in our own lives. Self-sufficiency, disobedience, recklessness, lack of wisdom, tendency to do wrong, immaturity, and giving space to the enemy are mistakes we must not make. We should trust in the Lord, obey His word, and be alert to the snares of the enemy. We cannot be naive or allow room for evil in our lives. We must strive for spiritual maturity and live according to God's will. By doing so, we will receive the crown of victory that the Lord has reserved for us. May we learn from Samson's mistakes and follow the path of obedience and wisdom, placing our complete trust in the Lord. May the light of God shine in our lives and guide us to true happiness. If you like this message, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. May God bless you.